Jackson. Unless you've been comatose for the last 20 minutes, you're aware that you're watching improv, which means that this, what we're about to do, doesn't exist yet and has never been seen by anyone and will never be seen again.
Thanks for coming. Dad, it's not like I said I slept with him.
Don't get technical with me.
I just want to go to the prom, Dad.
Oh, I know what go to the prom means.
It means you take me to the mall and buy me a dress, and I already know which one. And then he comes and brings a flower and puts it on my wrist, and then we drive in a limo and go to the school and the gym, and we dance and we...
For 15 minutes, and then you go to the hotel room that you and your friends got with someone's credit card, and you go in there and drink and blow crack or whatever. Well, I don't know what you do.
Dad, we're in a prep school. We don't live in the ghetto.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you go in there and do designer drugs or whatever. I know how prom works. I'm not, your old man's not as stupid as I am.
You can't just protect me for my entire life. What are you going to do when I'm like 35 and somebody wants to marry me?
I will hound you with phone calls. But until that time, you're living in this house. You can live by my rules. Now, look, I'm not unreasonable. It's your prom. Girls' junior prom is very important. I will happily let you go to the prom. In fact, I will take you to the prom.
Really?
Well, sure. Yeah.
Well, you're not going to stay with us, are you? Follow us around and stuff.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Just wait out in the car? Take up smoking?
Go home? Something? I wish Mom was still alive.
Your mother... You really think your mom would be letting you go to the prom with some guy?
At least she would distract you during the time that I'm there.
That's actually a very good point. Unfortunately for both of us, it's not an option.
Why?
Who is this Steven guy? How come I've never heard of him before? Because he's in my math class, and he never really talked to me before. Wait, you don't even know this guy?
Well, I know him. He sits 3 rows over, and he looks really good. He wears like those muscle t-shirts. He doesn't really have muscles, but he wears those t-shirts, and it looks good.
Is he like a Guido?
Dad!
All right, I'm sorry. Is he Italian-American?
Maybe. Is that gonna mean I can't go to the prom with him?
No.
Are you a racist?
No, I'm not a racist or nationalist or whatever that is. No, but sweetie, you know that there's a crime element in this city, and many of its practitioners are of Italian. There's a mafia here. I don't want you to take some mafia air.
His dad is Episcopal pastor!
That does seem unlikely as a crime. Well,
Anyway, he passed me a note, Dad.
well, how come he didn't talk to you before?
I don't know, he was dating some girl. She was ugly.
Do you like him?
Yes. Are you kidding? He has a car, and he has a guitar. And his hair goes back like kind of like when you were a kid, like in the 70s, you know how their hair would like go back like that, like feathered.
Thank you for describing that in positive terms, because that's the first time I've heard that in 20 years.
It's retro.
Yeah, retro. Is there anything you like about him? Like if he were Carlos and bald, and Carlos and guitarless and bald, would you like him?
Gross! That sounds like a Dan.
Is there anything you like about him that has to do with his personality?
I don't know. I don't really know his personality. I've only talked to him in notes.
Pomegranate juice?
Yes, please.
You've only talked to him in notes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't.
Yeah, you know what, Dad? He would totally text me if you would let me have a cell phone.
Well, why didn't he talk to you?
I don't know. Because Miss Manka is always standing over our desks, being a English Hitler.
That's a great concept. Hitler, only fussy. Darla, I mean, I'm glad you like this guy, but it kind of bugs me that he's never talked to you before. Have you tried to talk to him?
That's not how it works, Dad. I'm a girl.
Okay, I actually get that. Well, it didn't bother you, did it? Sweetie, you're a catch. You know, you're an attractive young woman, and you're an honor student, and you're
Yeah?
a member of the Jodhpur Club, and you know, I feel like he should be making more of an effort.
Dad, you know what? He could have asked any cheerleader. They all have the hots for him. He asked me.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, I mean, you can go, but I mean.
Yeah! Okay, the dress.
Whoa! Wait! There's a whole list of conditions. There are always conditions.
Mom didn't have any conditions.
Mom.
Except cancer.
Drink your pomegranate juice. It's got antioxidants in it.
Thanks. What are the conditions?
I drive you and Steven to the prom. I will wait outside. I'll bring a book.
A really big book? Like War and Peace.
Not a book that will take me all night to read, no. A book that will take me about 2.5 hours to read.
Okay.
And then you guys will come back out, and then if you want to go somewhere to eat something, I will take you there.
What if we want to go eat in the Driscoll Hotel?
Eat.
They have a restaurant there.
Yes, they do have a restaurant there.
He's never going to ask me out again, Dad, if you're there. And then I'm going to be an old maid and have a bunch of animals. And probably Uncle Dan's going to have to live with me.
Uncle Dan is not living with you. Darla, I should have had this talk with you before, and like, of course, yes, we're gonna have the talk.
Dad, I already know about sex.
We're gonna have the talking.
I'm 16 years old, Dad.
I know, and you're really smart, but you don't know everything.
I
All
took
right?
biology.
I should have done this years ago, and it's just one of those things that, like, if your mom were here, she would have done it, and I kind of kept putting it off. Steven, who I'm sure is a very nice guy, is a 16-year-old boy, and therefore is like a little German. You know,
Little German.
no, that's not what I meant at all. He's like a soldier on leave. He's like some kind of natural force that's been unleashed. He's like a volcano waiting to erupt. He can't be trusted. All right? It's not that he's a bad guy. I mean, maybe he is, maybe he's not. He better not be. He can't be trusted. A 16-year-old boy can't be trusted. Period. What do you know about sex?
Wait,
Let's make this quick. What?
can I go out with an 18-year-old then?
No. No.